Hello and welcome to ESA Web TV. I'm Dominique Detain and we are here in a clean room in Kourou where BEPICOLOMBO is being prepared for its mission to Mercury. Next to me is Ulrich Reininghaus. You are the project manager for this mission to Mercury. So what's going on here? Can you explain to us?
Yeah, what you see actually is the electrical stack of the BEPICOLOMBO mission. That means we simulate the physical stack, meaning that all modules are physically stapled on each other. However, we do not do. This is why they are electrically connected. With this configuration, we do the final electrical system checks of the spacecraft. We have already done 2 days, the so-called AFT. It's a functional test, and we were happy with the results it produced. Now we prepare the spacecraft to be taken over by ESOC. ESOC will take over for 2 days the spacecraft, commanded from ESOC, the operations center. And after these 2 days, we take over again to have the final dress rehearsal, the launch countdown, where we simulate also the launch countdown here from Kourou.
So you don't only prepare the satellite physically, but also the brains of the satellite are activated and all the lines are checked in a simple way.
Yeah, yes, of course. We have to be sure that when we go for fueling, this is when we reach the point of no return, that everything is healthy on the spacecraft, that also the ground station is green. Yeah, and this is why we have to be absolutely sure that we have no failure still carrying with us.
So it's a long road in a way.
Yes, it is. We're here since the 18th of April and we will launch on the 18th of October. That means we have a launch campaign of 6 months packed with intense work.
So, explain to us what is the MPO we have behind you.
The MPO is the Mercury Planetary Orbiter. This is the brain of the mission. It hosts all the 11 instruments we have on board to investigate the planet Mercury, where we go on the surface, the interior, the exosphere, and also on the magnetic field.
So that's quite a big role. And then we have the other mission, I guess.
The other module is the MTN, opposite to the MPO. This is the transfer module, which brings us to Mercury. It hosts the ion propulsion system. We have loaded already 581 kilograms of xenon onto the spacecraft, pressurized it. We have also integrated both wings of the solar array, folded, is ready for launch, and the next step for this module would really be fueling. In the rear we have the MMO. This is the Japanese contribution. This is the Mercury Magnetospheric Orbiter. It's the second scientific orbiter we have for this mission, built under the responsibility of JAXA, which hosts 7 instruments mainly devoted for the investigation of the magnetic field of Mercury.
In fact, you have a double challenge. It's the heat, because you are close to the sun, and of course you have all this working together and flowing.
Of course, heat is the main challenge of BEPICOLOMBO. When we approach the sun, we have to survive temperatures on the surface of the spacecraft of 400 degrees and plus. This is why we had to develop special multi-layer insulation, which you see in the outside. It's the silver shining appearance you have there. Also the mechanisms for the movable solar arrays, the antennas, had to be realized in high temperature solutions. Also this was a challenge to achieve this year. And what you see there is the product of several years now of research and build and test.
So then you will have this long way to the planet. You said 7 years?
Indeed, we will have a cruise duration of a bit more than 7 years, where we go 1 time around the Earth, 2 times Venus and 6 times Mercury itself, until we are really able to have the orbit, the final trajectory, which allows that the spacecraft being captured by the small gravity of the planet compared to the Sun.
And of course, then you will see with both probes, you will be able to have a full understanding of the planet itself and its surroundings. It has never been done.
If it is a full understanding, I would doubt, but at the end we hope that we are able to contribute to answer a lot of questions we have nowadays. You know, 4 years ago we had the Messenger mission there from the Americans on a different orbit, which was able to at least explore a part of the surface. We will explore this time 100%. We will investigate on questions Messenger really produced. For example, they also found ice, we want to better quantify this ice, yeah, and hope to be able to answer some of the mysteries of the planet Mercury.